Welcome back to the Pursuit of Accuracy. I'm Josh, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new aftermarket options for CZ457 mags, how they work, what they work with, and what you should buy depending on your use case scenario. So today we're going to be looking at the factory 10-round polymer with the Anarchy extensions, the L3I billet 13-round magazine, and the NDR shooting 15-round billet magazine. Now, this CZ457 you're looking at has a factory magwell, factory magazine extension. Everything is factory, and all three of these, from the CZ to the L3I to the NDR shooting 15-round mag, are going to work in this setup just fine. Now, when we start talking about the modified CZs, you are going to have to be a little bit more careful. Now, the factory 10-rounder with the Anarchy, ACC or not, with a factory release or the extended release, those are both going to work. Now, the 13-round L3I, it is also going to work. This particular rifle does have the DIP magwell, and it is also running the Anarchy extension, so it is going to work for the L3I. But when you get to the NDR shooting, I'm not going to put this in because this does not work with extended magazine releases. So even if you're using a traditional stock like the MTR or the XLR Element 4.0 or anything but an ACC, you cannot use this with an extended magazine release. It will basically go in, and then the mag release is going to sit right on the edge of the mag, and you are not going to be able to release this. So now that we kind of know what everything does, and again, just to reiterate, the 13-round L3I, the factory 10s with extensions, they work in the ACCs, they work in pretty much any chassis or stock. They work with the extended mag release or the regular mag release. The NDR shooting will not work in the ACC, and it will not work with an extended magazine release. So we got some just ammo laying around. These are from test lots. But let's start with the CZ polymer 10-rounder here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're running the extension. And I have a video on these, how to set these up if you're having problems. Go back and check that out, but we should be able to get 11, 12, and maybe they're 13. Okay, so we got 13 in this without a problem. Let's see how it feeds. And we're just gonna shoot at, I think this was zeroed, hope so. We're just gonna shoot at the KYL there just for fun. We'll see how this feeds. Oh, missed it. There we go. So as you can tell, and as you've seen on a lot of my other videos, I always run these. I don't have any problems, but let's give the L3I, we're gonna have to change up ammo here. So this should also hold 13, but obviously there's no extension. And something I noticed that works out really well is you can tell how much skinnier this is. This takes up a lot of the room in the ACC. This makes getting this out of the ACC a little bit easier. So luckily, I lost count already, but we have these slots here, as you can see. So that's gonna tell me when I hit 10 and 13 rounds. So I do like that about the L3I. As it sits right now, I think if you're running an ACC and you're shooting NRL, PRS 22, you're pretty much going to be running this guy. So different ammo. Let's see how close we are. Oh, that was me. Hard to hit the target if you're not on it when you pull the trigger. There we go. So that ran flawlessly. My performance down there was kind of crap, but that's not at the fault of this. So For the NDR, we are going to bring the factory rifle or factory-ish rifle back over, but let's go ahead and load it up. This will make 14, so we're going to have to get another one. I will say the NDR, they had to change the profile, and that's why it doesn't work with the extended mag release, but it is very smooth. So is the L3i. They did a good job, but I would say the NDR is a little smoother when you're loading it. Just feels highly polished inside. Let me get the other rifle, and we're going to get one more bullet. All right, one more bullet. Let me start the excuses early. I just threw on this scope for testing. This is a Right-On 3-18 by 50. I don't know where it's going to shoot, so hopefully I don't shoot my camera, but we have 15 rounds in the NDR shooting mag. I think that should be backed out far enough. Maybe I could have possibly zeroed this before, but I don't think I did. Okay, yeah, that was wildly left. Let's see if we're closer. Wow, I don't think I've ever had to adjust a scope that far. All right, so our scope was about, I don't know, 20 mils off, so I definitely did not zero it, but I think we got it close now. So we are gonna load these guys up again. The mag performed fine. Everything went smooth. But we're gonna do it again so we can actually maybe hit a few targets. I think I'm a hair low and a hair right still, but that's okay. So fresh 15 rounds. We got the old Right-On at 18 power. Barely nicked it. Wiggled her. All right, so still all three magazines performed really, really well. If you're looking again for PRS or NRL 22 and you're gonna use an ACC like you saw before, I think the L3i 13 rounders, this is the ticket. And again, I use this in a DIP aluminum magwell, this factory magwell. I haven't had any issues. I just have the one. I think I have two more coming to me very soon, maybe today or tomorrow. The polymer 10 rounders with Anarchy extensions, you know, some people don't have good luck with them. I have like 4 of these and they've all worked great for me. But in the ACC, with the L3i being a lot slimmer, that makes it a lot easier on me. So I will be running these in the future for my full competition CZ457. Now, if you are not in an ACC and you're looking to have just a lot of fun, these are very smooth. The NDR shooting 15 rounders, and I know CZ has released their own, but these about the same price point as the L3. I'll have these linked down below, but man, smooth. 15 rounds, works like a treat. Again, doesn't work in the ACC, and as you can tell, starting to look a lot like a mini AK, which some of you may be into, but for target fun shooting, things like that, 15 rounds, a lot of fun. The L3i and the polymer all work great for me. Hopefully this has helped you if you are looking at what magazine you may want to buy, or if you were on the fence about one of these. I highly recommend these two over the extensions, because the extensions are polymer, these are billet, and I like billet stuff. I don't like 3D printed and polymer stuff when I can avoid it. But so it works really well, but just for that, I'm going to give the billet mags the edge, and these are what I would recommend for anybody pretty much in any circumstance. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you on the next one.